Hello,
Good
everybody.
evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are we all doing? It is the Club Racing UK, the Paddock live show. Tonight is our award show, and we've decided to all dress up
Woo!
in our Christmas jumpers with
Yes, we have.
a tipple to sign off the 2023 season with a bang. So, yeah, hello, everybody. You can already see we've got tons of people online. Hope we're all doing well. Comments are flooding in already.
Before we jump to that, Nick,
Oh, God.
everyone that's jumped on the stream now, if you could all do us a massive favour, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. It means loads. Jump in the comments. Let's have some fun. Go, Nick.
He's a pro. Look at that. He's already plugging away. So yes, get some comments in, guys. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Like I say, tonight is the last show of 2023. We're going to sign off everybody's 2023 season with an awards night. As I said, Christmas jumpers were mandatory, drinks as well. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. We're going to do a few bit like we usually do. We're going to do the news and stuff first. We haven't really got much to go through, so we'll go through all of that. And then, yeah, obviously you may have seen that we have had our awards on the Paddock Live going. You guys have all been nominating and voting people. And now that all the results are finally in, we've collaborated everything together. We've put lots of shiny pictures up. And yes, so tonight's show is going to be about all of our winners and the runners up as well, because there's been some fantastic battles. When did we launch? In November time, Steph?
Yeah.
Yeah, end of October, early November, and honestly, it is absolutely exploded. I cannot thank everybody enough for getting involved. It was absolutely crazy. I just want to say also a massive shout out to our sponsors of the awards. Huge shout out to Marketing Delivery. For anyone who didn't see it, they will be sponsoring a free race entry for our winner of the Driver of the Year, and that's from Marketing Delivery. And thank you very much. So the winner will get one free entry for next year. I'm not going to ruin who it is yet, but it is our first nominee of the night. And then a huge shout out to Uncle Luke's, because all of our winners of the 7 categories that we had will be getting one of these sexy. Look at these. To apologise for the audio listeners, but that is a damn good looking trophy, if I don't say so myself.
I like it very much.
So, yes. So, like I say, a huge shout out, firstly, to Marketing Delivery for sponsoring the Driver of the Year. And then, like I say, Uncle Luke's. I forget we can do this, you see, and that's there. So, for anyone who's looking for, anything like that, give these guys a shout. I say they've been incredible sponsors of the club all year, and then they've stepped up and done the awards for us as well. So, yes. How is everyone? Should we get some comments up?
Go for it, Nick.
It's absolutely blowing up. Look at this. So we'll start at the top. Good evening, Jake Richardson. How are we doing? Locked and loaded. Congratulations to all of the winners. Say it's been very well received.
Evening, Jake.
Wayne Ellis. Good evening, mate. Hi, ho, ho. Like that. Good evening, Vicky. How are we doing? It's a good big evening all, and not far behind. Of course, it's Chris. Shout out to those guys. You may have seen the post we just put up. Go and have a check of All Square Racing Road's new toy you've got to play with for 2024. That thing is an animal.
Looks beautiful.
It does look very good. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they get on with that next year. We've also got Wolf Trek joining us tonight. Hi guys. Hope you're all well.
Good evening.
Recovered from your bungee jump, I hope. That looks fun. That is definitely something I want to do in the future for sure.
I don't think I could do a bungee jump.
Why?
I don't know. Just weird, isn't it?
Well, you're attached to something. We play with roller coasters. Surely that'll be fun. And look at that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
The main guys themselves are on Marketing Delivery. Good evening, Jeremy and the team. Hope you're all well.
Right, let me show you my jumper in full, Jeremy. You'll appreciate it.
That is such a good jumper.
Yeah,
it's way better than mine. The only thing mine's got, and again, sorry, audio listeners, mine's got gold.
Don't go too high.
No, I won't. I'm only wearing shorts. So right. Right, so we'll do the news first. There's just a few bits that I wanted to cover off, really, because it's the final of the year, really. one thing we mentioned in a previous show, obviously we're only 3 shows in now, so some guys may have missed it, but also being it's the last time we're on before 2024, we'll be bringing the show straight back in 3 weeks' time, which is 2024, so that'll be the welcome back. Hope everyone's recovered from Christmas show. But main thing I wanted to say is just to make sure that was it next year, the helmet rules and regs are changing, so some of your helmets are going out of date, and annoyingly I think I deleted the thing off.
Excellent.
That's not a big news thing, but I'll post it up on the page a little bit later on. But yeah, I think it's Snell 2010 helmets will be going out of date next year, so just check your helmet label, because obviously scrutineers are going to be looking at that quite heavily next year. So there's obviously plenty of companies out there that can help you purchase a new helmet if you need to, one of them being Vulcan Racing. Guys, if you've got any questions about helmets and things like that, then give us a shout. But yeah, Snell, I'm pretty sure it's Snell 2010 next year will be obsolete, so you won't be able to use that in competitive motorsport UK events. Be warned. You heard it here.
Be warned.
But anyway, enough of that. The next one, I just wanted to say a massive shout out to any of the organisers from the CTCRC. They did a massive announcement the other day. I don't know if anyone saw it, but they're actually going to be supporting the BTCC next year. Predominantly the pre-66 category of the classic touring cars will be doing, I think it's Croft. I think they're going to be supporting the BTCC there, which I think is mega for a club. You know, as most people have seen, if you're a supporter of the BTCC, Ginettas and all of that have gone now. So we are starting to see a few club style stuff. I'd say the higher end of the club stuff supporting the British touring cars, which is bloody fantastic. Because let's be honest, you're not going to beat that for an audience. But yeah, so this can't remember the date. I do apologise, but yeah, Croft next year. I'm pretty sure it's the pre-66s from the classic touring cars. We'll be supporting the BTCC, and I think that is absolutely insane because it's a great grid to look at as well. But yeah, hopefully it will show the BTCC boys and girls how to some proper racing, because we do like the 366 stuff.
Yeah,
it's great. I love the older stuff. I'd love to go classic racing. Obviously, for anyone who has seen, we are building a semi-old car. It's a 1996 car, but this stuff's pre-66, like Morris Minors, you know, old Imps and things like that. It's fantastic. Love it. And then my last bit of news I've got here, because I should apologise to Steph. I've not even sent him the notes for tonight's show. He is over there just winging it, pressing buttons for me.
Yeah.
But I just want to say another massive shout out to all of our fans, all of our followers, all of our members and everything. We have hit over 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have. If that's not worth a like and a follow and a subscribe, I don't know what is.
Where's the fanfare, Steph? Where's the fanfare?
Oh, sorry,
You haven't got the sound effects. But we did say that when we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we will be doing a huge draw. We're going to do that next year now, purely for the fact we've run out of time. But yeah, we're going to put a huge bundle together. So we're going to be doing track day experiences, give a load of giveaways and stuff like that. It's been huge. Honestly, guys, thank you so much. YouTube is where, you know, well, I say the money. It's not the money, is it? But everyone's watching YouTube videos now or TikTok videos. You know, it's sad to say it, but the younger generation, here we go, this makes me sound like an old man, are definitely more tuned in watching videos and stuff. So we're really trying to push that. So a huge, huge thank you to anyone and everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube. And to be fair, it's not just our YouTube. Everyone who's watching us on Facebook right now. I did see earlier, actually, Steph, that StreamYard are now going to be supporting Instagram.
Oh, hello.
Yes. So before I set this up, there's a few bits we got to do. So fingers crossed from 2024 will also be coming to you from Instagram, which is ironic because we post most of our stuff on Instagram, yet we can't stream this on Instagram. So yeah, hopefully from 2024 we'll be on even more platforms and you'll get to see our faces even more. So
yay!
How good is that? Now that for me is pretty much the news. I don't know if you've got anything you want to add at all, Steph.
Yeah, just a quick couple plugs more than news, but they are kind of news. So we've got some winter bundles on the go. This is not just for Christmas. This is for winter. So we have got the Send It bundle, $58.99 for the hoodie and the t-shirt together. 75 for the sort of Club Racing UK hoodie, beanie. So not beanie, it's a bubble hat, isn't it? And the Send It t-shirt, 75 quid. Kilda bundle. So torque wrench and tire pressure gauge, $99.99, and the big bundle of the half-inch impact gun, torque wrench, and tire pressure gauge, which is £230. Guys, don't forget, as members of Club Racing UK, you do get discount on all of our stuff in the shop. Not off the winter bundle stuff though. But again, the easiest way to get discount is just send us a message, tell us what you want, and we give you the best deal we can give you on whatever you want, pretty much. So, but yeah, just some little winter bundle stuff. Check the website out. There's always been updated and little bits and bobs going on in the shop. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, as you say, guys, we're always working on stuff to try and help make motorsport cheaper. I know it sounds counterintuitive by signing up as a membership and spending a bit more money, but honestly, a club of our size now, we're getting to really push and get some decent discounts from all these companies. So if you use it, we get even more. So it works out really well, especially the Kilda stuff as well. They're always listing brand new things. I saw them list a new gun again earlier today. So
yeah,
these guys,
it's awesome stuff as well. If you're one of those Milwaukee diehard fans or Snap-on, then I really suggest just try out the Kilda item. They're just as good and a fraction of the cost. This
man's a diehard Snap-on man, and he doesn't stop talking about the Kilda gun. So yeah, go check them out. Right, let's go for some more comments before we get into the meat of it, because obviously everybody's really here because they want to see who's won. So who have we got? There you go. So there's Emma replying to the bungee jumping comment. Was awesome, not going to lie. Would highly recommend. What do you reckon? Should we do a sponsored Club Racing UK sponsored bungee jump? I'd probably hit the floor now, my luck. I'm too tall.
You would? Is it because of your height?
Probably.
There'd be a lot of screaming if I was doing it.
We could do it tandem. We'll cuddle. And then I just want to say a huge shout out from Kirsty Motorsport. Good evening, team. Hope we're all well.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. To be fair, we're going to be saying that a lot, aren't we? It is unfortunately the last show of the year. How has that happened? That's
been a very quick year.
What's it, Tuesday today, isn't it? So Christmas will be over this time next week.
Yeah. Well, don't get happy about it.
I'm not going into it. Tonight is not the night to talk about it. I can't say anything, can I?
No, not really.
I've got a huge
one fully decked out.
I know. I'm feeling Christmassy-ish this year, but not that much. Anyway, right. Shall we stop waffling? Shall we get into our awards?
Is that all the comments?
That is so far, yeah. Like I say, guys, if you are watching, get your comments in. If you've got any questions, tonight is the night. Although we're going to be doing the awards and who's won what, where, when, and why. If you want to tell us about how your 2023 season has been, obviously, if you're an audio listener, you can't do that right now. But get your comments in. If there's anyone you want to say, you want to say anything to anybody, give somebody a shout out. Now's your time to do it. Honestly, tonight it's a bit of a free for all. As you say, we're going to be celebrating our 7 nominees for the year. Should we get into it? Who's itching?
Yeah,
Who's
go for
itching? It. Shall we go for it? We're going to do it in order. As I say, there was 7 categories. I'm just lining up so we've got everybody here. So, without further ado, I don't know if I can do a drum roll on my microphone. Let's get into the 2020.
Well enough.
We didn't really, but it's fine. Next, hopefully, the more this builds and the more we get popular,
We'll have a big production.
We'll be able. Well, maybe we'll be able to do an awards night in person.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Because I've seen lots of other people. Obviously, all the clubs have been doing. Yeah, that's it. Why not? Everybody knows we're the coolest club out there, so we'll get a DJ and bust some mad shapes. So, right, let's get into it then. So, the first award that we went for was I'd say it was the biggie, really, which was the Club Racing UK Driver of 2023. Now, I should reiterate, guys, that this was all voted by you, the fans. We had no say in this at all. It got put up that everyone was to put their nominations in, so I gave it a month of nominations. We then went through all the highest, like the most likes or the most names that were mentioned, etc., etc., etc. We then all put them into a little kitty, and then it was the most votes, likes, then won. So this is all voted by you, the fans, friends, family, sponsors. So guys, again, I cannot thank you all enough for getting involved with it. It was honestly the Paddock, the little Facebook group that we did it all on, absolutely exploded. I couldn't keep up with how many new members and stuff like that were joining. So it was absolutely fantastic. So let's get into it. So the first one was the Club Racing UK Driver of 2023, sponsored by Marketing Delivery. So the winner of this, so the winner of this not only will get this snazzy trophy, but they will get a free race entry to their 2024 race season. Now, should we do it runners up and then the winner?
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise,
all right. Then.
You're putting all the joy out there than just a list of disappointment. Needs to go the other way around.
To be fair, actually, this is one of my most. This is one of the ones I was keeping an eye on the most because there was a great battle going on between first and second. So, firstly, I just want to say, third place was James Miller. So, well done, James. Third place in Club Racing UK's Driver of the Year. In second place, and it's a name we may have mentioned a few times this year, but it was in fact our very own Lucas Dicini Anzanello, and he got 102 votes for that. But our winner for the Club Racing UK Driver of the Year was Matt Highcock. Congratulations, mate. So he is our Driver of the Year. We should just mention as well to everybody that all of our nominees have been contacted. They are very aware of what they won, etc., etc. Unfortunately, everyone's too busy out Christmas shopping tonight and couldn't get on. So we will just chuck up some photos. And I've got a little blurb from a fair few people. So we're just cycling through some pictures here. Look at that. That is a happy face. And next year, he's going to get one of his race entries completely free. So well done, Matt.
Well done.
Well done. So what I will say, I've got a list here of his accomplishments in 2023. So he qualified pole position 4 out of the 6 races that he did this year. And he won 3 of the 6. So that's pretty good going there. And he came third twice as well. So very, very good. And he's put here, so in total, only been off the podium once last year, but the 116 trophy uses success penalties. So if you're on the podium, the next race you have to serve either a 30, 20 or 10-second penalty, depending on where you finished. So I would say that's pretty good going there. He said it's only his second year racing as well. So, but yeah, top lad. And as you say, he won it with 127 votes, all from you guys. So yeah, well done again, Matt, for that.
Well done, mate.
That was very good. Let's see if we've got any comments towards that as well. Oh no, Paul Rice is lost signal. There you go. Well done. So that's James Miller there. Well done, Matt. Love it.
Cool trophy coming your way.
The best trophy of the year. The trophies have been sent out. I have been told they have been sent out. So keep your eyes open for a conspicuous box from us too. If it's ticking, it's not from us, I promise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, well done, Matt. Like I say, race entry gear. And again, a massive shout out to Jeremy and the team from Marketing Delivery for sponsoring that one. That was very, very kind gesture. So as we all know, club racing is expensive. So to win a free entry for next year, that is a win-win. Right. Now, next one was, the next award was for the Best Series Championship of 2023. Again, I reiterate, this is all voted by you guys. And now, in third place, we had the 750 Formula. We don't really feature them that much. We don't really feature those guys very much. But you will see a little bit later on in the show another mention from them. So they got 30 votes in third place. So well done for that.
Well done.
In second place, and a firm favourite of mine, not necessarily everybody's, but I think it's a fantastic series, was the OT Publishing Coupe Cup. So well done, guys, in your second place. Yeah, you're going to have to do the clapping this step.
I'll just keep doing clapping. You read.
So this was... we needed the sound effects, didn't we? But... And then, yes, so our winner, the winner of Best Series Championship of 2023 was... It was, in fact, the BMW 116 trophy.
Oh,
so
awesome. Well done.
Hugely firm favourite. one we've trialed ourselves. As you say, I still think
You've tried.
I've tried. I've tried twice actually. It was incredibly good fun. So this is exactly to me what One Make Race Series should be. Like I say, this is only my input on this, but yes, we worked it out as being the best or one of the most cheapest forms of motorsport. Obviously, you've got C1s, KAs, and stuff like that for endurance racing, but being able to do your 40-minute races with your friends and things like that. And they had, so I'll start again, a couple of notes from the main man himself, Mr. Mark Bates. So they actually won the trophy was the biggest grid in the UK, and they averaged a minimum 44 cars all season.
Really?
Let's just take that in for a minute. That's 44 cars throughout the whole year, So that in itself is a huge achievement.
Yeah.
As I say, great little cars. It's only it's a 1.6 BMW 1 Series car. It's got enough championship parts on it, and they sound like race cars. They look like race cars. I love the 116 trophy, so I'm well happy with this.
Yeah, definitely.
Mark just wanted to add as well. So the reason I think this got the most votes is he's put it down to the drivers themselves. As you say, I've been in the paddock twice with the guys before, and it is a great bunch, absolute great bunch. The great thing about One Make Series is everybody's trying their hardest to get every car out on track. Thankfully, most people have got all the same parts and things like that. So yeah, just really good, really great atmosphere, good old camaraderie between everybody. And I just want to add as well. So this year they had the sprint version. So before where they had 2.5, 2-hour races, etc. So they also have the sprint feature, which has actually gained enough momentum to be classed as a championship for 2024.
Oh, cool.
Because it was that busy. And then also you had obviously the new 120 Coupe Cup as well. Was also a new thing coming out this year as well. So it was really great. So for next year he's put he averaged over 30 cars in the sprints all season, which was enough to get the championship status for next year. And then next year they're going to have 7 endurance races and 12 championship sprints. So well done again, Mark, and everybody who takes part in the BMW 116 trophy. Oh, guys, stand up.
Yeah.
Let's see if we've got some comments. If we've got anyone. Hello, John Cook, you are mega. And again, that's for the 116 guys. Yes, everybody involved in the 116 trophy for that one. Let me change the page. Ooh. Yeah. Now, this was a fun one. I love doing this one every year because it's a good way of looking at a little bit of brown trouser moment, shall we say it, for the year. Now, we've got the save of the year. Now, this one's quite a funny one. I do like this one. We had some great entries this year. And again, it's one of those, not a lot of people like looking back on their saves of the year. It's obviously very scary brown trouser moments that we don't like to relive, really, do we? But
but when you save them, normally they're funny, and you think yourself as
not at the time. They're not. I've had a couple of moments in my driving. Oh, I'm not going to say career, but yeah, it is a bit like that. But hey, to win an award at the end of it for
100%, it's worth it.
For spaghetti hand in your steering wheel, because let's be honest, no one does it with style, do they?
Definitely not me. I'm Chief Spaghetti Hands.
You are Chief Spaghetti Hands, bless you. And lots of swearing normally covered by you.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get into Save of the Year 2023. We do apologise for the audio listeners because we do have a video to play and you guys won't get to see it. So firstly, congratulations to Dave Green for 3rd place. I don't need to clap. Are we clapping as well?
Yeah, well.
I think Dave Green's was the I'm probably going to get this wrong now. We should have put all the pictures up really, but I think that was the orange Civic getting it very wrong. It looked like Donington, old hairpin. Again, annoyingly, that was only pictures, but it did look, he was like very much the wrong way and still managed to not get collected by anyone, so it's pretty good. And in 2nd place was Conan Motorsport in the BMW 3:30 up.
Well done.
And I must say, that was a bloody good save. That's coming down Paddock Hill, very wet, very sideways. I think it was lap 1 as well. So there was lots of cars around him. So he did very well to hold that. But our winner of save of the year, hang on, let me just get down to the videos, was this epic save from here we go. So our winner of save of the year this year was Harvey Kersley with this cracking save.
Well, Harvey. Well handled, Harvey.
So that was incredibly well done, buddy. Bearing in mind, Harvey is
double applause.
You're on it with that button now, aren't you? Now, bearing in mind, Harvey, I've got some pictures as well, so we can.
That was almost a 360 entry into the final corner there.
I was going to say he's been watching the Drift Drift Pro boys, hasn't he? So
yeah.
So as you know, for anyone who is listening or even watching, Harvey competes in the JSCC, which is actually the Junior Saloon Car Championship. And as you can see on the pictures I'm now putting up, audio listeners, I do apologise, but these are rapid little Citroen Saxos.
Yeah, cracking series to get the to start off in, isn't
it? It is. So obviously this is the kind of thing young kids, because they are kids, let's be honest. I think it's 14 to 17. I think they can compete in this.
Yeah. But they proper bat that out and great driving standards. So it's still great to watch. It's
great to see the youth of today.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Old man.
I feel so old these days. But to be honest, and this is going to, I don't mean this in a wrong way, but when you do see these guys getting in the car, it really does age you, because they are kids. And to see some of the driving, honestly, the standards are better than some of the adults out there. I'm just going to say it. Oh, I'm going to say it.
Burn.
But yes. Good lad, great save. That's from Paul Rice there. Which I know, Paul, you have a hand in the JSCC as well, so we will get to you in just a second, I'm sure. But yes, well done, Harvey. That is, you have a trophy on your way.
Well done, buddy.
Where is it? Let's bring the trophy picture back up, because I'm well happy with these trophies this year.
Yeah, they're awesome. That's going to be the best trophy on the shelf this year, I think.
Well, I want one.
You got a race to get one, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Technically, can't win our own trophy. That'd be a bit.
No, I know. People will
get a bit upset about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they will. Right. So, let's just say well done for that, Harvey. Actually, I've just got some notes here from Harvey himself. So, just to let you know a bit more about that save. So, the audio listeners here, you have to just picture the scene. So, the save itself was at Murray's during Snetterton round of the Junior Saloon Cars. He was actually caught out on some oil that was down on the track. And as you say, going into the braking area, for anyone who knows Murray's, is the longest right-hander in the world, which is always tricky to then brake, because you then have to do a sudden left for anyone who hasn't tried it. So there was a lot of weight transfer going on to the chassis. He just kept his focus on where he needed to end up, which was the other side of the corner after he'd done a full 360. So there you go. So at just 15 years old, there you go. 15 years old. That is
awesome job.
That is absolutely fantastic. And it was his first season of racing cars as well. He's done 6 years of karts, and he's recently in the IKR Senior Pro Kart, finishing 6 out of 26. So hopefully on to promising young things for the young lad. And then it just goes on to say that in 2024, we'll be continuing the JSCC and hope to build on the solid first season again, being run by my dad's team, Kersley Motorsport. And we know those guys very well. Top team, well worth getting in touch with. And obviously, again, being in such a young junior category is definitely the aim, to do stuff like BTCC or even WEC. That was pretty good. That's pretty far out there. And he just wants to give a huge shout out to his sponsors, Lancaster Insurance, Alco Metals, and YourIrishShop.com. And I'm sure Mum and Dad as well. So
I'm sure he wrote that on.
He didn't actually. I'm not going to put it notes. He definitely left that bit out, guys. So maybe more now the word. I love it. Right. So again, well done for that, Harvey. We're going to move on to our fourth award, which was for best looking car of 2023. Now, this one is always a bit of a always kicks off. Literally every man and his dog. Literally, that mine's the best looking racing car. No, mine's the best looking racing car. I think we had just shy of about 80 to 90 entries for this,
Which is a busy one.
Which is absolutely fantastic. But when I've got to save 90 odd pictures and then put them up and then everyone can vote on them, it takes bloody ages. But I am pleased to say that it's a very different car that was voted for this year. We will go through third to first. So firstly, in third place was Jamie Dunn. He got 29 votes. Should just say this was probably one of the closest ones of the year. In second place was Tim Foxlow. And he got 33 votes. But our winner of the best looking race car of the year was Jake Doherty in, look at that. That's a bit out there, isn't it?
That's yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, so this is it. We don't, as I said earlier on, because these guys getting third place in the voting of best series, best champions. It's the 750 Formula car. We don't feature this stuff as much as we don't really see as much of it out there as we probably should. No. But the racing looks fantastic. When we had the Clubman guys on, very similar chassis over here. It's all a bit, it's home built tubular chassis and things like that, isn't it? We won't lie, we definitely prefer our tin top stuff, but
it must be crazy to drive that. I wouldn't mind having a go. Just to it must be like just a big go kart, but
yeah. If you're into slicks and wings, it's definitely the kind of car for you here. Look at that, 2023 champion. So well done on that one, Jake. That is,
well done, Jake.
He sent, no doubt, obviously being best looking racing car. He also sent me the most pictures. I've got a little bit of a blurb from him as well, just to read out to you. But yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. The cars look wicked, don't they?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And even in this picture here, obviously, sorry again, audio listeners, I can't show you this, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 6 cars in the picture, five cars in the picture, and all of them are completely different.
But it's definitely like that kind of racing. It's proper garage built, fettling at home in the evenings. All the little sort of alignment tweaks and little bits and bobs here and there are going to make all the difference. It's kind of that sort of technical bit of the racing as well, isn't it? It's like
absolutely. I mean, look at that. I don't even. Is that even touching the ground coming up the mountain there at Cab Park? This is the kind of stuff that makes Chris from All Square Racing Road wet, isn't it?
Yeah, he loves that. It might be one of his cars in the background there, but
if he's still watching, he's probably absolutely rubbing his knees right now.
Yeah.
But just like I say, huge shout out, Jake, for the photos as well, and a massive well done for best looking race car 2023.
That needs another applause.
Does need another applause. Again, what I should just say, he's just sent a little blurb. I think this is really cool, actually, as well. So Jake has put a bit of history about the car. The car was built in 2001. Car number 4 of the cars built by his granddad, Bob Simpson. So actually, I think on the first picture there, I think you can see it. It's actually got his name on it.
That's cool.
Who raced the 750 Formula continuously for 53 years.
Wow.
So from 1968 until 2021, and then he's taken over from his granddad, and then they're still running the car together now.
Oh, wow,
and
awesome.
then he's gone off and won it as well. So I think that again is absolutely mega. Well done for that, mate.
Yeah, well done.
And now you got another trophy for the rest of the year.
The best, obviously. I'm going to keep saying it.
Yeah, of course. For the record, for everyone who is still listening, still watching, things like that, when you do get your trophies, please do send us a photo, and then we can post them all up. Because I know, obviously, everybody's not watching this tonight. Everybody's out Christmas shopping and watching Coronation Street and stuff. So why would you want to sit and listen to two idiots saying Christmas jumpers? But again, if you are watching, please do send us a picture of once you get your awards, and we'll get them posted up for you guys. We've got a new comment coming in. There we go. See, I knew we wouldn't be too far away. So that's Chris from Allspout Racing Road. Hell yeah, loves a sports prototype. So, but I must say, like I say, when we had the Clubman guys on, that was probably one of the best episodes we've ever done. And as I say, me and Numpty over there, I'll get it right in a minute. That one over there, we're tin topped fans, as you'll see in a minute. But yeah, just honestly, the amount of stuff that you can do to these cars, just make that, it's all on the fine tuning and the few tenths and stuff like that. And I'm sure if I say it over the broadcast here, Chris will tell me. If you can, Chris, can you just send us a comment of how fast one of the Phantoms goes around Brands Hatch? Because it's eye-watering, honestly, or even just any other track. To be fair, the speed these cars is pretty insane. So
yeah, they're awesome.
I just wait for that comment to pop up.
They're definitely quicker than British touring cars around there.
Oh,
and I think 100%. The British GT they compete with them.
Yeah, it's bonkers fast considering it's built in your shed. I mean, all of our stuff built in sheds, really, isn't it? Unless you're fancy, you've got a nice big workshop. But it's
kind of one where it's almost fully built in the shed. Like we buy a car and convert it. These are just tubular frames, you know.
Yeah, this is it. You can't go you can't go and buy a wing, you know, for one of these cars. You have to like panel beat it yourself, and you know, it's fantastic. But one other thing I found interesting is when I was talking to Jake the other day is that they're not allowed any sponsors in that series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all funded by themselves. It's just, it's great.
Oh.
Are you going to pick up Chris's comment there?
Yeah, they are. 46 around Indy.
46 seconds around Brands Hatch Indy. Yeah. That's eye-watering. Absolutely eye-watering.
108 mile an hour through the 30s.
You were doing that in your Focus, weren't you, Steph?
Yeah, I wish.
10.8.
I could have been, but we'd have been in the wall straight afterwards.
Brilliant. Oh, well, like I say, again, Jake, well done on that, mate. Best looking race car of the year. Someone here has been slightly impatient. Good evening, Colin Bass. How you doing? Who got the photography award? Well, that is actually the last one on the night. So if you're keen, you should sit down and enjoy the show.
Yep, we're getting there.
Oh, blimey. Chris, sorry, just going back to the speeds that these Clubman stuff do. 2.8 G through turn 1 at Alton Park.
That's mad, isn't it? My
face would fall off.
Yeah, you'd be like in one of those fighter pilot sim rig things when they're going around in circles.
I'd pass out. I'd pass out. I'd absolutely pass out. So anyway, right, let's move on to the next one because this is definitely, I mean, I agree with this one. And I don't think anyone could have beaten this one if I'm completely honest. But so award number 5 was Best Looking Grid 2023. I think we might can this for next year because it got a bit confusing for some people of best grid and best looking grid. But we'll see. You'll see from the nominations and you'll see from the winner. I don't think this was very hard to lose this one. But third place was the OT Publishing Coupe Cup with 29 votes. And in second place, again featuring, was the BMW 116 with 53 votes.
Ooh.
It was close, but they were beaten by, drumroll please, it was the Classic Touring Cars Super Touring Grid.
Of course it was.
And let's be honest, for any motorsport fans, you are never going to be seeing these cars going door to door again, are you?
No, well, I'm definitely not going on holiday next year for...
No, you're not, because we are going to be there in the Vector next year. And that is going to happen. We're not going to blow it up this time. But yeah, huge shout out.
Just do no testing, Nick, and just go straight to it.
No, we did do testing. We went to Brands Hatch. We went to Castle Coombe, sorry.
No, that's what I mean. This year we'd do no testing, so we'd definitely make it. Just don't know how many laps.
No. I am not going to ruin the race for these guys. Look at these cars. Again, for your audio listeners, I do apologise, but you will know, surely, as a motorsports fan, if you're listening, that the Super Tourers were literally the pinnacle. You're never going to beat the high life of the Super Touring era of, British motorsport or any motorsport. It was worldwide. They dominated the world, didn't they? The old Super Tourers.
Yeah.
And a huge, you absolutely have to take your hat off to Stuart Kye and his team at the Classic Touring Cars for actually getting this over the line. Because these cars are dinosaurs now. Let's not beat around the bush. These are incredibly old cars, and they're incredibly expensive to run. I'm going to
make parts for them, do they? You have to make every part for it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Everything. And I'm part of a Super Touring tribute group on WhatsApp because everyone loves a WhatsApp chat, right? We were throwing some numbers around the other day of some of the costs that these cars would, and like even gearboxes would cost like 30-40 grand. Just like you spin a tooth on one of those, you could feel it in your wallet, I guess.
Yeah.
But yes, so again, a huge shout out. We were there, although we weren't there with the car. We did go to the event, and it was a fantastic event. And I'm pleased to say to anyone who is listening, there is going to be a Super Touring 2 next year. I think, in fact, I've got it. Bear with me. I'm just going to have a look on my calendar. I'm pretty sure it's June next year. Yeah, so the weekend of 28th, 29th, and 30th, June 2024. At Brands Hatch, there will be a Super Touring 2 event, and it's going to be even bigger than it was last time, so it's going to be fantastic. I'm just going to read a little shout out from Stu here now. So back in 2022, he was approached, or the Classic Touring Cars were approached Easter Brands Hatch meeting and asked about potentially putting a Super Touring event together. Now, obviously, the Classic Touring Cars is the ideal place to host it. There was already a couple of cars featuring in there, so their rules and regs allow different cars of different genres and everything to fit into particular slots. So there's a few dotted around. You've seen like the likes of John Clellan's still races his Vectra. I think you had Jason Hughes in his Vectra as well. He was still racing. We knew obviously Chris from All Square Racing Road. He was roped in to look after a 406. So these Super Tourers about, but there was nowhere really for him to go. So huge shout out to the Classic Touring Cars for managing to put together a whole grid of them. We even had some guys from Australia and New Zealand come over with their cars. So the event was huge. It was so good. If you just closed your eyes, walked through the gate and then gone there, it was just like stepping back in time. It was bloody brilliant. And he's just put here, after the event was announced, the positive response was amazing from everyone we spoke to. I don't think they were actually expecting it to be this popular. And then they had 6 cars all the way from New Zealand, and Steve Richard and Greg Murphy driving them as well. So we actually had the drivers come over, to come and, in fact, I think that's the best picture there. So you can see Stephen Richards there in the Volvo, and then you've got Greg Murphy in the Primera there, the Alpine, in the Team Dynamics colour cars. So that's the thing. A lot of the Super Tourers got bought up. I think a lot of like Scandinavian hill climbers use them all now, or they've gone over to New Zealand because they're nuts for their New Zealand, and Aussies are nuts for their classic touring car stuff. So a lot of them have gone over there. So for them to ship them back over here for everybody to enjoy it was you got to take your hats off to them. I got to meet Stephen Richards, which was fantastic, and I know a friend of the show, good old Rob Lewis. He met one of his his absolute idols there in Greg Murphy. So that was pretty cool for him as well. Just being so close to them was brilliant. So yeah, so I'll just finish up with what Stuart was saying. So he just wanted to thank the club. He wanted to thank us for the award, but again, it wasn't us who voted. It was for everybody else who got involved. And it was, again, a fantastic looking grid. And I cannot wait for next year, not just because we're going to be there. But when you look at these cars, they are pretty special. I mean,
they're awesome, yeah.
Is there anybody out there that doesn't like the Super Touring era? Everybody talks of the Super Touring era as like the pinnacle. And it's it's got me into motorsport, like playing Super Touring cars on PlayStation, got me into racing, seeing them on Sunday Grandstand, things like that. Anyone out there that doesn't like Super Tourers? Let us know. We could block and ban you, but we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. So there you go. So even Jeremy there. Super Touring Live was a great event. It was absolutely fantastic. Again, you can't beat Super Tourers, and you guys were right in the thick of it. The thing I loved about that as well, and I'm not going to say anything because we may have done a few bits as well, but the great thing I loved is Chris and his team who were running the 406. They had all the period overalls on as well. So
Yeah,
those little details, it was absolutely fantastic. And to be fair, Colin, I do agree with you. The Thunder Saloons was also wicked. But that's where the old Super Tourers used to kind of fall into because the category was so open. The old Super Tourers kind of sat in there. So to have their own grid, and oh my God, I should have put the video up. The noise, because they had the full GP loop on the Saturday and then they had the Indy on the Sunday. The noise as they were going down the back straight was insane. It was so good. As you can tell, I could probably talk about these all night because I love them.
Yes, you do. Unfortunately, I was on holiday that weekend.
Oh, look at that. The man himself is even watching. Ooh, drop me like. So there you go. So Rob Lewis, the only time he was genuinely speechless, and anyone who knows that bloke knows he can talk the hind leg off a donkey. So let's put me moonlighting behind me. So yes. Oh, look at that. Late to the show, but he's still here. Mark Bate, good evening, mate. Thanks for the trophy, guys. I'll get a pick up as soon as it turns up. Well done to all the 116 trophy builders as well. Testament to you, sir. That's your brainchild. Yes, so that was the 2023 best looking grid of 2023. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that one.
Nah, it's a definite winner, right?
Right, got 2 more awards there. 2 more. Let's
go for it. What's next?
The next one is a brilliant one. Oh yeah, look at that. Rob giving his shout out there. Well done to all the winners. We'll get on to the advertisement for Silver Lake. But yes, it is the off season. So as Rob has put in the comments there, don't forget your panels parts at great prices for Silver Lake. In fact, let's break it up with a little advert quickly, shall we? And then we'll go on to the last two awards.
So then, guys, if you're looking for quality recycled parts for your race car, head over to silverlake.co.uk.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do that. You want to save money on car parts? Go to Silver Lake.
Well, look, I cannot stress this enough. All right, it's the reason we got in touch with Silver Lake. It's the reason we got this deal together. Motorsport is bloody expensive. Cars are just, the cars we're racing nowadays are getting older and older and older. So why wouldn't you want to save money with fantastic parts delivered to your door as well if you wanted them to? Fantastic service from that team over there, and you get to speak to Rob Lewis sometimes as well.
What could be better?
What could be better? Right. Now, on to my next award. Our next award. Kind of took over it there. And this was the 2023 Unsung Hero of 2023. Now, every time we put this award up, and this isn't me discounting it at all, every time we put this award up, it is always mentioned that the volunteers in motorsport, the Orange Army, our marshals, our recovery guys, all the people that make these events run and things like that, are top of the list every time. And I do not begrudge that at all. So just want to reiterate as well, a huge shout out to those guys. Again, we can't do motorsport without you guys whatsoever. But what I wanted to do with the award this year was aim it more towards someone who doesn't necessarily get the recognition that they wanted to do. So we made sure it was more of an individual award. And there was some fantastic nominations here. There were some brilliant names. And again, another closely fought battle with everyone. But I can firmly agree that this is probably one of the toughest ones. Because I think any of these guys could have won it, really. But the guy who came out on top is a top bloke. It's someone we know as well. He's a pretty handsome fella as well. Just going some quick. just quickly on that advert, Wayne Ellis, chap in that advert, like you know. So I thought it was funny. Right, so let's get into our unsung heroes. Let's not get distracted from this one. So huge, first of all, third place was a Mr. John Winter of the OT Publishing Coop Cup. Well done, John. He's a character as old John. If anyone hasn't met him, you're lucky. No, it's joking. He's a top bloke. And again, the work he does for the OT Publishing Coop Cup is second to none. He's a brilliant, brilliant guy. In second place was Robin Page of 4040 Motorsport. Again, top guy, absolute top guy, but we cannot, honestly, so I should have said actually, so John Winter had 22 votes, Robin Page had 34 votes, but winning with 40 votes.
Oh,
40, again, honestly, some of the voting was absolutely brilliant to watch, but it was this good man here, Mr. Paul Rice. Look at that. Told you he was a handsome chap, didn't he? Sorry for our audio listeners. You are missing out.
Oh, there we go.
You are missing out on an absolute treat here.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. So we were very lucky to share our Autosport 2020 stand with this man. We know firsthand he is a top bloke. He'll do anything for anyone. A lot of people will know him from the 206 GTI Championship, the Track Attack guys. But I have some very nice words written to read out about Paul. He's a top guy. He's actually in the comments as well. He was earlier on. Let's see if I can find it. He's probably gone to bed, bless him. But here we go. So let's see the comments because these are fantastic comments from him. Handsome fellow. You should have gone to Specsavers, isn't it? To be fair, this rum's going down very well. So maybe it's the beer goggles. But I should just say also a massive shout out to Jake as well because he helped me get some of the comments and kind words together for Paul. I couldn't do them all justice. Paul writes, most lovable, annoying mate. Congratulations. Some lovely comments here. And then James Miller, well done, Paul. Well deserved. So I just want to read out a couple of notes from people about Paul and the reason he probably won it. As I say, I've known Paul a little bit. You see him on the off chance you bump into people all around these grids, don't you? If you're involved in motorsport, and I've never seen him stop. He's always out helping people, doing his best to get people back on track. Even when he's not involved with racing, and again, I'm going to read it to you in just a second, he's always on the go, always helping others. Probably one of the most selfless people ever, a top guy. So I will read out some of this to you. So a bit of background. So Paul currently supports the JSEC through Team RX. He's cooking for the JSEC teams and parents all year. So not only is he helping running cars, apparently he's also a mean cook as well. When he's not cooking, he's spinning spanners on the Sactos and support of driver training for the JSEC. So like we saw earlier on, so you've got the young guys coming up through, young guys and girls coming up through the JSEC ranks and things like that. He's always helping and coaching all of these guys. He's currently helping a lad called Harley Connolly with a 206 for 2024. Same as he's helped our ambassador Jake this year on previous years. Now, again, you may have seen our feature on the 206 GTI Championship. It's probably the cheapest racing you can go and do. So for anyone who's listening, who's interested in motorsport, but then doesn't really know how to get into it, obviously get in touch with us. We can get you rolling. But definitely look at the 206 GTI Championship. One of our ambassadors this year, Jake, was also in it. And then Jake Mark II in Lewis Charlton, he was also in the 206 Championship this year and come along with us to the Burkett. I've just seen a comment pop up, Steph. So if you want to look at that one. And also to go on for the 206 route, only speaks good things. Helpful lad. His passion is unrivaled, helping build the 206 GTI Production Cup to the great series it is. He's always helping people out. And in between all that, he runs a food bank with his wife called Everyone Eats. And at the moment, bearing in mind he's on here in the comments at the moment, he is also preparing Christmas meals for the elderly and homeless people in his hometown. So I'm sorry, but that deserves one massive round of applause. And this is exactly why Paul Rice, you are our unsung hero for 2023. So, huge shout out, mate. Like I say, I've had the pleasure of meeting you, and many others have. And if you haven't had the pleasure of meeting him, you're a very unlucky person, that's for sure. I'm sure you will, though. He's definitely loud and proud, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Definitely.
He's top lad. So, like I said, I'll just pop his picture back up again as well, because, again, I love this one. Next year, he'll be holding another trophy, and that'll be Unsung Hero Award. But, yeah, well done, Paul. Honestly, mate, it's very, very, very proud of you for that one. Do we get any more comments? Oh, here we go. So let's get some more comments up there because, again, Matt Anderson there. Well done, Paul. Just good.
Well done, Paul.
And then Robin, and Simon Welch as well. Top bloke, both Paul and Robin. Like I say, all of the nominations for the Unsung Heroes. It was a tough one. It was an absolutely tough one. Right. And then that's it. We've got one more award. One more
to
award.
go.
One more. And then this was a new one for the year. Now,
And then it's after party.
Should we do an after party? Just one more
Virtual
comment before we go on to the
online after party.
photographer. Oh, look at that. Congratulations to all our winners.
Oh,
Loving the show. Look at that. Love the show. Bring on 2024. Yeah, we cannot wait for 2024. It's mad to think. I know it's only our third show of the year. We've been lackluster on the live shows, but the fact that we're 3 shows deep, everyone's hyped about it coming back. So bring on 2024. It's going to be bloody brilliant. I cannot wait. But yeah, so we'll go into our last award of the year, which, again, you get to win this wonderful trophy. In fact, actually, the picture of the trophy we've got is, in fact, the very trophy that our photographer of the year will be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit behind this one. Obviously, what we do here at Club Racing UK is sharing everyone's stories, everyone's this, everyone's that, getting everybody a nice little community for people to get involved in motorsport, learn about it, enjoy it, talk about how your weekends and stuff like that have been. But a lot of the time, what you see is absolutely fantastic photos from incredible photographers. Again, this was a very, very tightly fought battle. And these guys and girls, they don't get enough appreciation. They're out in all weathers, for all on their own most of the time, all day.
Freezing their fingertips off.
Yeah, freezing everything off. And honestly, snap. And it doesn't just end there. I know they then go home and they'll do all the editing and things like that. So I wanted to do an award for them because, our photographers capture some incredible moments. And our winner has sent us 8 pretty cool photos. Well, he's sent me loads, but I had to pick a few just to get it into the show. But this, although obviously one person has come out victorious, all of you guys and girls are absolutely fantastic. In fact, here's Colin. You're not wrong. Honestly, guys, if you're a photographer, a motorsport photographer of any kind of angle at all, we take our hats off to you because I'm terrible with taking photos. Some of the pictures you see are incredible. So yes, let's move on to our 2023 Photographer of the Year award. As I say, we put up all the awards. Everyone's voted, but it was a very tightly fought battle. So in third place, we had Sammy Nood of SJM Photography. And she got 37 votes for that one. And then in second place, you have Mark Lawrence with 41 votes. And then our winner of 2023, which is the first time the award's been done, and it will be back for next year, don't you worry, is Mr. Rob Willsmore.
Well done, Rob.
He didn't send me any photos of himself, but he got a whopping 64 votes for this.
Oh, that's good.
Look at that. So what we'll do now, again, apologies to the audio listeners, you're not going to get to see these great pictures.
They'll have to tune into YouTube and check it out, won't they?
Well, they will. That's the thing. You can watch this show back afterwards. It's only an hour long, so if you're struggling to sleep tonight or anything like that, just put it on, stick it in your ears. I'm bloody bored of listening to myself already. But we'll put up some of his photos. So these are just a
That's how I
selection
feel.
of the
I have to listen to
fantastic.
every day.
Oh, well, you're still here doing this with me. So yeah, so we've had Rob on the show before, actually. So when we did our photography show, Rob was actually one of our guests. Relatively new photographer to the scene when we had him on. He's, in fact, actually, I'll read his blurb in a second. And the fact, obviously, still. So I loved it. These are the photos I absolutely love. It's when you're getting ready to go out, or just capturing the passion of motorsport.
Yeah,
is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. The number 71 116 trophy car. That's the car we got to try when we went there.
beauty.
There's a very famous face here checking out the 120 coupe, Mr. Steve Soper. And then also some of the other fantastic photos. Look at that. I love that. If anyone can't tell me where that photo is from, I think we all know where that one's from, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, Rob, fantastic award to win. Again, super tight, super tight award. There was so many great entries, and as I say, we rely on you guys with your amazing photos that we can post up on our Instagram and things like that. So we're forever grateful of photographers, which is why we wanted to do this award.
100%.
So please keep them coming. And as I said, if you're ever out and about and you're snapping racing photos, but don't forget to tag us, Club Racing UK, and then we can share all your hard work as well. So huge shout out, Rob. I just wanted to share this last one. I had to get this one in because obviously it's one of our partners for the year. It's Callum McDougall getting it very wrong in the KA.
Yeah.
Turn 7. Unfortunately, that did go over. So yeah, honestly, Rob, well done, mate. Well done on these. Honestly, it was really hard to pick a bunch of photos. Right.
Well done, Rob.
There we go. So we'll just go through some final comments because we've had some great comments. Rob's actually on. There we go. Look at that. And there's your winner there. Thank you, everybody. Top lad as well. Absolute top lad. What I'll do, actually, I'll just read his little blurb out for you. So his notes, he wanted to say a massive thank you, first of all, to Chantal Page and Matt Highcock for nominating him. And then a huge thank you then to everybody who then voted thereafter. He wants to say a huge shout out to the 116 Series owner, Mark Bay, who brought him on board and trusts me to carry out doing what I'm doing. And he also wants a special shout out to Lakey and Richie at RL Motor Services. So in actual fact, I know we've got a photo of theirs. That's why I put it in there. Bear with me. Oh, pressing the wrong button on the mouse there. It's been glitch free all night, and then I press the wrong button. There you go. So yeah, a huge shout out to those guys, RL Motor Services, Toby Partridge, BMW, Louis Woodward, and Sam Homan as well. Without their support, he would have struggled to pursue his dream in photography. So there you go. See, it just goes to show that everybody helps everybody out, don't they? Next year will be his 4th season in photography, and I'm still more keen than ever to improve and try to further his photography career. He has a full-time job, and he would like nothing more to be able to say one day that he's a motorsport photographer rather than a health and safety manager. He's attended over 40 race meetings in a year for the last 3 years, but as of yet, only worked with the 116 Trophy next season. He will be following the 116 Circus again next year, but the rest of his calendar is open. So for anybody who is looking for a photographer for their series next year, feel free to get in touch. And you can do that on his Instagram of R Wheels More Photography. I'll post this up later on as well. You can check him out on Facebook as well. He's put, sorry for the shameful self-promotion. You photographers need far more credit than us racing drivers give you. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, 100%.
So, guys, thank you very much for joining us for our 2023 award ceremony. Next year, like I said, we'll try and hire a hall sometime, but we'll do it at a racetrack.
Yeah.
But yeah, some fantastic
nice,
comments here. Look at that. Vicky Pratt, congratulations to all the winners. John Cook, proud of the 116 guys. Colin, he'll try harder next year. honestly, mate, I don't think, honestly, the voting was so close between everybody. I don't think it's a matter of trying harder, more self-promotion or something like that. It was absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Our Save of the Year winner, Harvey Kersley. Congratulations to everybody.
Yep.
There we go. So we all have that dream to be a full-time photographer. I mean, guys, maybe next year we can get you all on for another photography show, because that one went down really well last time we did it.
Yeah. Nick, you have been voted for.
I've been voted for.
Nuclear Awards of 2024, presenter of the year, Nick Holmes.
No, not at all. I'm shite.
It's only because he has all the notes.
Well, yeah, but you've got a monotone voice. No one likes listening to you.
That's very true. I am pretty boring to listen to it.
Just one more from Paul Rice here. Matt Anderson deserves a mention on winning the Peugeot 206 GTI Production Cup. So well done, Matt.
Oh. Hang on.
Oh,
there we go.
Hey, there we go. No, but honestly, guys, it's been a fantastic season to keep an eye on, to get involved with. Obviously, Steph started racing in his new Focus this year. We've had 3 fantastic ambassadors this year, with some fantastic results. With our first series winner, first babies, first couples team and everything. It's been a fantastic year. We can't thank all our partners enough as well. Without all of those, we can't really do this kind of stuff. So we wanted to say a massive shout out to all of our partners for the year. And yeah, guys, if there's anything else you want to say or do, or if you want to let us know about your plans for 24, get in touch. We've also got tons of shows. So we're going to be doing this show every 3 weeks now until the foreseeable future, or until you lot get bored of it, whichever comes first. But yeah, so we've got tons of slots open for next year. So guys, honestly, if you want to come on and talk about your series, you want to come on and talk about your company, you want to come on and talk about the services you provide, just want to come and have a chin wag, we could get you in this wonderful array here with all of us. If you've seen previous shows, it's fairly easy to do. All you need is a microphone, some headphones, some decent internet also works. But yeah, guys, if you want to come on for next year, give us a shout. Oh, here we go. So it's Colin Bates giving a shout out. Thank you, mate. We appreciate it. We love it. This is what we love. We love Club Motorsport. Best racing out there. I don't care what anybody says. If you're a TCR fan, a BTCC fan, Formula One fan, don't care what you say. Club racing is the best racing you will ever find. Not just because of the on-track action, but the off-track action is just as good, fully accessible and affordable to most. So, but yeah, guys, I think I'm ready to sign that show off now. I haven't got anything else I want to add. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah. Just remind everyone that the ambassador program for 2025 is now open.
I'm just going to put a picture up, wasn't I?
Yeah. So if you want to apply, head to the website. There's loads of links and stuff on the website to get to the correct page. But all you need to do, become a member, and then send in an email to us at the correct email address that's on the website. Just a little bit of spiel about you. We don't look for winners. We don't look for anything special. We just want to know a bit about you. And then we go from there, and we try and pick the best suit for that year. But yeah, so if you want to be an ambassador for 2024, then head to the
2024.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hopefully we'll do. We try and grow it each year, so we're not 100% sure exactly on the details quite yet, because obviously we're still trying to finalise stuff. But hopefully, at least be the track day, pre-season track day, and a Burkett entry. If we don't do Race of Remembrance or something other, but we're still trying to sort bits and bobs out at the moment, so we can't confirm. But again, you still have opportunities to do stuff. Plus
you get sponsored by us and all of our great partners that will get on board.
Exactly, you get some free merch, stickers. Everyone loves free merch and stickers, doesn't they?
Everyone loves free stuff, and you'll get your own show. Actually, you'll get
talking of free merch and stickers. Head to the shop.
Oh, you tart. There we go. So just quickly, last few comments. Jake, congratulations on a great year supporting Club Racing and on the awesome ambassador program. Thinking whether to apply, stop thinking and just do it. Yeah, listen to that guy.
Yeah, just go for it. Get yourself involved. You never know.
Look at that.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. Yes, this is it now.
Yeah.
honestly, guys, I hope everybody has, regardless of what you're doing, whether or not you celebrate Christmas or whatever you're doing over the holiday season.
Have a great one. I hope
honestly,
you get loads of race car parts for the big day.
Yes.
And send us photos of you with your parts on the free. We'll get them fitted.
Or maybe we'll do a couple of theme days over the Christmas break, because we've only got a couple of days to work, haven't we, Steph? So, and then we're off to the new year. I know some people are obviously working throughout the whole year, and like I say, huge shout out to the guys like Paul Rice, who's going to be doing, feeding the elderly and the homeless Christmas dinners and stuff like that. There'll be tons of people out there doing their bit. So, honestly, guys, I hope you all keep safe. I hope you have a great time. And the next time you'll see us, if it's not a vlog, because there is a vlog out Thursday night. Yeah,
the Burkett vlog will be out Thursday night. So, but if you don't want to miss it, make sure you subscribe, guys, and it'll pop up in the feed. It's a good video, so check it out.
But I will just say, honestly, guys, thank you so much for all the support we've had throughout this year. Here's more in 2024. The next time you'll see our live faces, I don't think we'll be doing any lives anytime this side of Christmas now, will be, I believe it's the, excuse me, I think it's the 9th or the 9th. What?
Get your calendar out.
Get your calendar out. Honestly, I have to have a calendar. So it is actually the 9th of January. So our next show will be our Welcome to 2024 show. If anyone wants to come on as a guest, come and talk about their Christmas breaks, their plans for 2024, get in touch. Just give us a shout. This is a fully open platform for everybody to get involved. So yeah, guys, I'm going to sign the show off. Thank you so much for everybody. We've had a crack audience tonight. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's been a good show. Congratulations to all the winners.
Look at that! It's only just over an hour long.
I know. Well, the last one was a bit long, wasn't it?
Well, it was. So we said when we brought this show back that we would keep the shows short and sweet-ish, so people don't get too bored. And yeah, our second show was then 2 and a bit hours long. So, but it was a great show with all our ambassadors signing off the year and all our partners. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, guys. I hope you have a fantastic break. If you're off, if you're not, keep safe, enjoy yourselves, and we will see you in the 2024. Because I think as well, something disgusting I saw, there's only, I can't remember now, some stupid amount of weeks, and it'll be race season. We'll be at a racetrack again soon.
Woo-hoo.
Get those race car builds finished.
We'll do. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a good time.
I'm looking at us too. Guys, see you next year. Have a great one.
Laters.